Ever's happy sock.
Hey there, Snicker Snaps. Welcome back to Vorpal Tales Presents Awesome Adventures. As always, I'm your host, Sucking the Guts, guys. We're the Vorpal Tales. Space Lord Pajamas. Let's introduce our intrepid Starfinders, Devin, Dwayne, Ever, John, Tim, and Steve. How you doing, Awesome Sauces?
I'm well.
I'm
good.
here.
I'm tired.
I'm confused.
Hi, tired?
Chaos is currently being controlled. I am a neutral, happy person.
I'm a meat popsicle.
Yes,
the way
are.
you said I'm tired, I just had vessel flashbacks.
I'm tired.
Oh,
This one
vessel.
requires eye shut time.
God.
Steve spoke.
Oh,
Yes, it is 9 p.m. and I am drinking strong coffee. I am very tired.
How strong is it, Dwayne?
Very strong. I think I used 8 cups of water to 12 scoops of coffee.
Would you say it was as
What?
strong
That's strong.
as a small pony?
Yes.
Oh, that's quite strong. That's
Quite strong. That is.
strong indeed. Oh, God. Oh, it's going to be a good night.
So, at the top of the show here, I just want to point out that we're still in a moment of history. Minority communities are basically fighting for the right to exist in our society. It should not be that way. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. That means the right to equal pay, actual living pay, the ability to go through your day not being harassed or threatened just for existing. Just be excellent to each other. We here at Vorpal Tales are being the best allies we can be, and encourage others to do the same. Also, go freaking vote. Get out there and vote. Please vote. Oh my God, just vote. Please vote.
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 Please.
Check out our Twitter
'Cause
website.
everything's fine.
Right. It's totally fine. Everything's fine here. Check out our Twitter website or just simply follow social media tags to get involved. So for those of you following along at home or playing Paizo Starfinder, our current awesome adventure is Outer Worlds, Inner Demons. Thanks to Paizo for going, what if elves and dwarves were in space, and giving us Starfinder. As always, we're using Astral Tabletop, the Chimi Taco Enchilada Rito egg roll of offline gaming tools to bring our friends together and roll some bones. Also, be sure to check out our other shows on the channel. Tomorrow on Friday, hold on to your butts as Eldritch Echoes plummets are into hardcore horror. With this week is Alien the RPG, Destroyer of Worlds. And on alternating Fridays is Cult, Divinity Lost, The Judas Grail. Do not forget, we have about a new show on Sunday. Maroon Recluse is listening to the lamentation of the llamas in Modifius Entertainment's Conan, An Age Undreamed Of.
The Lamentations.
The Three Black Coffins. The Lamentations, there you go. On Mondays, our terrifying storyteller at Eldritch Echoes leads a mishmash of character types in Chronicles of Darkness, Contagion Chronicle, No Time for Reality. Tuesdays, Patty Shakes takes us dungeon diving into D&D's updated classic, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. On Wednesday, on both Onyx Path Publishing stream and here on Vorpal Tales, Eldritch Echoes is going to terrify some ghost hunters with World of Darkness Ghost Hunters Chimera House. Cool. You can always find us role-playing, live tweeting, updating, and recapping on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and Vorpal Tales. Most importantly, subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/VorpalTales. With the different tiers, you can get really cool stuff, like movie date nights with the cast and crew. We should really just do one of those just for the heck of it, you know?
That's what I said last week.
Yeah.
Did you?
Good idea, Dwayne.
Good idea. Dwayne?
That's an outstanding idea.
Dwayne, because you're saying what everybody's
Fantastic.
thinking, you can have a fortune point tonight already.
Oh, hey.
You're probably going to need it because you'll
Then
just
probably
need the
stronger
fortune
coffee.
to remember that you're awake. Cool. So we appreciate all your love and support. That's patreon.com/VorpalTales. With the introduction out of the way, we can get to why everyone's here. Everyone Should Play Control is a sci-fi, mysterious, otherworldly tale that is totally an awesome 3D Metroidvania, and I really love it, and that is all. Please go find that game and just play it.
I'm sorry. We can finally get to where everyone's here, and then you plug a
Yeah.
not us game.
I've literally played it every waking hour of my life for the last 2 weeks. So yeah,
What game?
Awesome.
Control.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Sponsored by
started
Control.
it.
Did you shrug your shoulders, Tim? Do I see?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What? Oh, okay. Oh, so, okay. So Tim's out. Tim's dead. Tim's character's dead.
I'm dead. Bye.
Yeah, he's dead. Okay.
I'm currently not going to tell you. I also have no idea.
Oh shit! Terry just died too. What the hell's going on?
We're dropping like flies.
The
I don't-
curse of Vidya games.
I don't play video games.
However,
However, I've watched Devin play it
okay.
Yes.
because I like to watch video games.
You lingered
Exactly.
a little,
I like
little
to
too long
watch.
there.
Pause.
Well,
Cool.
now that most of us are going to be dead from this conversation.
Yeah. So now that
Boulders
so-
are fucking everywhere currently.
now that
Console explosion. 2 crew members die.
right, Terry.
Oh
And
no,
Silver
we
are
just
dead.
we just unconsciously walk into a laser wall.
That's a shame.
You had to bring that up.
Oh, we are at a laser wall. aren't
Shut
we?
up!
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Give
we
him-
are we are
Remind
RE
him.
in this shit. If there's not an escape hatch in the roof, I will be disappointed.
We're all going to die.
Cool. So when last we left our Starfinders, they had befriended Mead Tom from the bar, agreeing to add him as part of their crew in exchange for leading him to the in exchange for them or for him leading them to the old manufacturing plant. Once there, they scoped out the place, finding that it had robotic defenses that engaged once moved within a certain distance of the plant. Using a coordinated attack, they too. What did I do? Oh man.
We killed them.
Ah, there's a K missing. Hold on. They took out the robotic drone protectors and approached the old plant unimpeded. Taking precautions, they investigated all entrances, with Pepper finally going in through the old smoke break doorway. Inside, the group found the plant to be vacant of all accoutrements, papers, materials, or basically anything. It was a shell of an office building with just the relics of the manufacturing assembly line there. All that was really left were a few computers and pieces of old vaults in various stages of assembly, but nothing that they could directly use. The old plant would take significant investment in order to ever be operational again. The only thing that they could find was on the computers, a reference page to the Jonathan Cade LLC. It was known to them that Mr. Cade was a common-speaking individual whose profession was an illusionist and escape artist. He was known to be rather eccentric, living in a mansion-like space station between the gas giant and one of its moons in the local star system. This would require passing through the Tannhauser Gate. Through quick thinking and some computer wizardry, they managed to forge documents for their ancient starship that had not been on the grid in practically eons. Passing through the gate, they arrived at Cade's residence and were invited inside by automated attendants. Unbeknownst to them, while Cade was always open to receiving guests, they would have to prove themselves of worth of his presence through a series of escape artist-like tests based on some of his best acts. The first of these is a long hallway leading from the docks to the station. A laser grid spans the hallway and is barreling towards you. Starfinders, what do? You have 3 fortune in the pool. Also, don't forget your vote points from last week. That gets you a +1 to all rolls and damage and skills, cumulative.
Lucky for me,
Panic.
I didn't get any votes last week.
Oh, it's gonna be rough. And you already got
think I
2
got-
dead party members.
I can't remember if I got 1 or 2, so I'm gonna go with 1.
I think I got one.
Um,
I don't remember.
Can I try and use their corpses as a shield and jump through?
No.
Ah, darn.
I hate to ask,
Mm-hmm.
is this, are we at single laser stage or are we at expanding net laser stage?
You're at expanding net laser stage, but there
We started there.
Starting at expanding net stage?
Yeah, you're starting at expanded net stage, although it's not
Rude.
quite expanded. So, it's coming barreling towards you. Everybody, give me a reflex save.
Do I see a control panel
Who has
anywhere?
the worst reflex save?
We'll answer that question in a second there, Spices.
Oh, that's probably gonna be me.
Oh, mine's not great.
C reflex. And our bonus dice count towards this as well.
25.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
look.
very bending.
I'm gonna look up from this and see everybody did just fine, right? Everything's fine.
Oh.
Alright.
Let's
13.
see, where's that?
I was trying to. I was asking who has the worst because I was going to give you a +2. So, would a 14 have saved Sobak?
Ooh, wow. Okay.
You're not doing too
So
good.
that technically becomes a 12 for me.
That's not actually my
I got
reflex save.
it.
All right.
I got a 13.
Oh.
I don't know if that's gonna help me or not.
There we go. 21. That's better. So,
Okay, so who's 20? Who's 21? Is that?
me.
Oh, okay. I see the connection now. All right.
All
Cool.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
25.
So, yeah.
But would a +2 have saved anybody?
I
We
have
don't
10.
have DC yet.
I did better than most of us.
Oh, actually, yeah. A +2 would save a few of these guys. Yeah. So how does your +2 work?
I was trying to grant it before we actually rolled. Because
No, that's
I was
fine.
going- It's a reaction thing where it's envoy inspiration,
Mm-hmm.
and I can basically anybody I can see within 60 feet, give them that dramatic inspiration, that boost that gets them that extra slick turn that they need to
Cool.
get out of the way.
Yeah, I'll let you do that since I did spring that on you pretty quickly. So everybody has a +2 to the rolls, which means that Pepper's totally fine. Sobek,
That
You're-
put me at a 14.
you're fine. Terry puts you at a 12.
I need a 15.
It puts you at a 15.
And
I got
Uh,
3 points last week.
I'm
Oh, okay.
That's 2 from Devin.
fairly
I have a-
certain that it's only one. Let me double check that though, because
Only one person.
only one person.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry to rain on the parade if everyone's surviving, but I don't want to use the power now and then.
I mean, this is just thematically appropriate at this point.
It's okay.
Can I donate my
It's fine.
fortune
Just go to
point to
sleep.
somebody?
Just go to sleep.
No, that
That's
would be
rea-
cheating.
Reaction
Aw.
bonus to grant a +2. Yeah.
Actually, yeah,
that's it.
you guys do have
One.
3 in the pool, so you could try to roll this, but you might need them later.
So yes, one person can survive better.
Who are you gonna give it to?
Who's the squishiest of the three of you?
I mean, I'm the mage.
Probably Terry.
I also got +3, so but I don't know if that's gonna save me either.
Terry. I'll just tell you, Terry's fine.
Okay. Then, Nibbles, you have only a 2 for your racial health, so let's go with you. Right? You needed it? Am I looking at it wrong?
No, they rolled a
Yeah.
25 on their reflex save.
No, that's Pepper,
I-
not Nibbles.
No, yeah, that's
I
Pepper.
rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry.
The amount of fingers I have on my hands +2.
I'll tell you, that's probably not going to help Nibbles, so you might want to give it to President
Sobak.
Ovaltine. Or Sobak. So one of those two. Who is it?
Sobak then.
All right, cool.
Sorry, Ovaltine.
So, oh, piss off. Nope, rerolling.
You rolled a me.
You can put a fortune in the pool because really it's still rolling a 1. That's crap. All right, cool. If you saved, you take 3 damage. If you didn't save, you take 6 damage.
Is this to our HP or?
Your stamina.
Just
Damn.
to our stamina.
And now you can hear the hallway just like generating back up to do another pass. Pepper, you said you wanted to look for a panel?
Yes, I would like to look for a panel that I can do something. Like, maybe even smash it.
Roll your engineering.
While she's doing that, can I try and look for any place that's outside the laser grid area?
25.
25. Holy crap! What's with you and
Jesus.
25s?
Nice.
Nice. Okay. So, you're looking at this hallway, and the seams are just very well made. It's very well welded, but you do find like an access panel that like looks like for maintenance or inside jobs or something like that. And you're able to sort of dig in there, and you're not sure what you're looking at, but you're like, I'm an engineer. I'm about to fiddle. And you got wrenches. Terry, you said you wanted to sort of see if there was a safe place in here. There is not, and you knew
Okay.
you can and you know it's going to get progressively worse as the laser grid gets more webby.
Fair enough.
I have my casual Fridays wrench, and I've got my business wrench.
And the outside to everything, and like you're just in a tube, so even if you tried to like bust out of this thing, you're then in the atmosphere, and that's not great for you either. So yeah,
Door on the other end.
there is a door on the other end.
Is it locked or is it just
You don't know. You might have to run to the other
Get
end
there.
and hope that you make it in time.
I'm gonna run for the other end.
Okay. Pepper, you got to try to run for it, or you got to try to dismantle this thing.
I'm trying to dismantle it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll as you hear this, and you can actually now see that the laser beams are starting to, or like the tips of the little lasers are starting to glow as this thing's about to get ready
my.
to go again.
Another engineering roll? Or computers?
Yeah, probably computers is going to be better here.
Or physical science?
Nah, roll computers. You would be higher for physical sciences.
27.
Dear God. Jeez.
Oh, wow.
Ow.
Those
Wow.
are some large numbers.
Those are some very large numbers.
I like it.
Plus 10.
Got big rolls and I cannot lie.
That is
Oh,
really
shit.
amazing. I'm impressed.
Mm.
So you're able to sort
I
of
have cleansed it up, Devin. Sorry.
so you're able to get it, but it's gonna fire one more time as you can't like pull it out of its current cycle. But you basically sort of like insert an end line in the code somewhere, but it's after this next cycle is gonna fire. So, yeah, Nancy, you said you wanted to try to run.
Oh
give
yeah,
me-
I'm sprinting. I got feet. That gives me an extra bit of motion too.
give me a reflex save.
All right.
No, give me an
also have
athletics.
feet.
I'm sorry, athletics. That's what I meant to say.
All right.
Oh,
21.
nice. Look at that. All right, cool. If anybody else wants to bolt and roll in athletics, they can as well.
Yeah, I will also bolt like the lizard that I am.
And get your tail cut off.
Ooh.
Really?
Will it grow back?
Can I bring
It'll
up
grow a new
all
sobak.
that?
It'll grow a new
I have one of my own personal fortune points I haven't spent yet.
If you want to try to roll it, sure. I'll allow it.
I'll try that 'cause I have a lot bigger buff in athletics. Bigger. That's better.
Better. All right, cool. You're able to make it the other end as well. Anybody else want to do anything? Try to make an attempt to do
Hey.
something?
I currently am just going to like. No, I'm gonna stay with our resident engineer.
Okay, cool.
I'll rush to the other end and try to start working on the door.
Okay, cool. Give me, what is lockpicking in this one? I think it's sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, wow, nice.
25.
Ah, diggity.
We are coming into our own now.
We are.
Very nice.
Plus 12.
it's useful when you don't roll a 3.
So so here's what happens is most of you bolt to the other side, and you're sort of like pressed up against the door, because if you all sort of squelch and like scrunch up, you'll be where before the lasers actually start. But President Ovaltine like rushes up and like fiddles with the door just a little bit and gets it open, and you all sort of like fall out and the laser beams go. But then Pepper is able to like go, oh no, don't put it there, put it here. And as she does that, like the code just sort of cycles through and ends, and the lasers just dead end. They drop out just before they hit you and Terry, who are standing there in the middle of the hallway. And everything's quiet.
Dang, that was impressive.
That was sufficiently terrifying.
Good work, team.
Yes, it was.
That was fun. I got hurt.
Not me, but you know what? It was good work.
There's too much running. I need a snack.
You want a snack?
Nibbles, do you have a snack for him?
I believe he has a wet burrito.
Sure, I had some type of snack. Maybe something that used to be hard tack, but is now soft tack.
Oh, I'll pass. I'll eat something more solid later.
I will share.
Part of me just wants to like pick up Nibbles and squeeze him like and see what pops out of his mouth like a vending machine, like a Pez dispenser.
No, see, I think of it all
Just like
being so wet that it looks more like toothpaste when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I just want to like squeeze him, kind of like one of those stress things where the eyes go really big, and just squeeze him a little bit and see what pops out, and then let go and see what else comes out. If you squeeze him again, something different pops out every time.
So you managed to make it into another room. It's a small little room. There's like some chairs, there's a sofa, a small like fake plant, and like some elevator music is playing. And there's a lot of pamphlets that are like, congratulations, you're one step closer to meeting Jonathan Cade. And there's another door on the other side.
Is that all that they say, or are they more informational?
Well, they're very informational about where to see his shows, and one free ticket for concessions for a small water.
I will
Small
keep that.
water.
Yeah.
I will keep that.
Yeah.
Define
Oh.
small water, because there's me.
Terry, you were
This-
saying
this-
something?
This makes me wonder how many people actually go and see his shows or even continue on after that. That was not a welcome thing. How does one continue on in this house without a desperate need? I am just mind blown here. I am confused. This man has to attract all the fanatics. Every single one of them.
Well, we're standing here, so
Yes, but we have a need.
You
Other
had
than just
fanatical
let's go.
followers, wouldn't you have this type of security system as well, Terry?
No, I would not try and kill the people visiting me.
You just said they were fanatical. I don't want crazy
Yes,
people in my
yes, there
house.
are security measures you can use that don't kill the people trying to visit you.
then what's the point?
Oh, okay, all right.
He's only doing this so his most obsessed fans will greet him.
Most obsessed fans, because those are the people I really want to meet.
They are the kind he wants to
obsessed
meet.
fans.
Come, Terry, perhaps we will die in the next room.
Fantastic. Let us move on.
Guys, I mean, we're pretty much in a fun house.
Yeah, a terrible
Wait.
house of terrors.
I had a question for Sean.
Uh-huh.
Now, are all these rooms inside of like a building?
You're inside of a space station, basically. Like a...
Okay, but they're interior of the space station. They're not like just
I-
cords that bolt onto the side of this thing. And if I shoot
No,
the
like
ball,
you're
they'll
actually
shoot out the
inside like
base.
the superstructure now. Like there's sort of like a ring structure on the outside where the docking bay is, and then there was a tube that led into the superstructure, and you're now like in an actual like building sort of floating out in space, basically.
Okay, so it's kind of like we're in a Dyson sphere. All right.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah. So
For my brain, we're inside the thing, and there's buildings in the thing, and we won't get sucked out into space if I decide to blow a hole instead of go through this stupid maze.
I mean, you're not sure that'll even work, but you can try.
Well, worst comes
I
to worst,
mean-
that's Plan B.
I'd survive.
Survive for a day.
Depending on what puzzle we have to go through to get this next door, I might use Plan C.
So yeah.
C4.
I am
Close.
I am actually very content and okay with your plan C if everything goes awry. I am not a fan. This guy sounds mentally deranged.
Just wait.
This is going to be great. Let us continue.
Cool. So you guys open the door to the next room?
If it's unlocked, yeah.
Is it unlocked?
Yeah, it actually is. And
Aw,
you
man.
open it up, and do you go in? Do you just sort of look at the room?
I'd like to look at the room first.
Yeah.
It is an exact mirror copy of the current room that you're in.
I would like to find where the control panel is in case something goes wrong.
I would like to try and wedge open the door in any way possible.
There's no control panels. There's no light switches. Everything's like a smooth wall. There's light fixtures up top, but they're very like built into. It's like again like a seamless sort of ceiling and everything. Everything's very smooth in here, but you just have like some nice furniture and stuff.
Can
Now,
I
is
toss my casual Friday wrench in there and see if anything happens to it?
Yeah, Casual Friday Wrench can take a jump, take a leap.
Does
Cool.
somebody get hit in the back of the head with a surprise wrench?
God, I wish this was that kind
It's
of room.
that. Okay, it's only a surprise if you yell surprise, okay?
So it clinks on the floor, clinks again, and slides to the other side.
I
Oh,
would
good.
like-
Wrench, you made it through.
I am going to go back and grab a chair from the other room and try as hard as I possibly can to wedge it under the door.
Yeah, you can actually it fits just almost perfectly in the doorway, but the doorway's kind of blocked now, so it's kind of hard to. You have to leap over the chair to get into the next room.
I'll go into the next room then,
Okay.
since there's a chair in the way. And I would like to look for anything. You said it's a mirror copy of the room we're in.
Yes, but like everything's reverse. So if like.
So it's a left-handed everything else.
Yeah, that's probably a way of putting it. Sure.
Okay. Since I can see both rooms, is there anything that's different in this room than the other room?
Just now that Terry's moved a chair, there's nothing different about this room.
There's no windows or anything like that.
Is the door that
Nope.
the reverse door of the one that we came in from, there as well?
There actually is no door in this room.
Okay.
How many?
What's the ceiling look like?
So it's just the one entrance, and that's it?
It's just the one entrance.
I'd like to search for a hidden like passage or something in a
Yeah, same
wall
here.
or a seal,
Okay.
something under the carpet.
What's the ceiling look like? Is it solid slab or is it like drop down ceiling or?
It's solid, but like there's strips where there's light, but it doesn't look like there's a part in the ceiling or anything like that.
Is there
I would like to assist in the
standing size mirror or
perception roll if
anything?
I could.
There's no mirror. There's no anything like that. Oh, sleight of hand. Holy crap! Look at that roll.
Wow.
Oh man.
Well done. Jesus.
You do see that there is you think you find on the other side like where you think a door should be, there is. You can tell like it's very hard to detect, and you're sort of running your hand over it, but you're pretty good at being an outlaw and being a sneak thief. So you actually do feel like the faintest of seams. It's almost hidden to the naked eye. Like it would, unless you were looking for it, you wouldn't see it. But you feel it, and you know there's a door there, but you don't know how to access it. But as you're,
I know how to get through it.
Sure. How would that be, Sobek?
I'm gonna use Terry's head.
Why would you use another human
Terry's
being?
head.
Why would you use Terry?
I know.
Because he's machine. We can use him like a battering ram.
I appreciate your thought process. My head is definitely not strong enough to withstand a battering ram blow.
There's only
Sobek!
one way to find out.
Sobek! Sergeant!
What?
When they said use your head, we didn't mean it like that. And we
I'm not
didn't
using
mean
my head. I'm
Terry.
using his head.
And we didn't mean Terry.
Terry would appreciate not being used as an object. Thank you.
Let's face it, you'd be better off battering it yourself.
Yeah, but that's not that fun.
If you do it enough times, it becomes immensely fun, I hear.
Using other people's more fun. I know I've done it.
I slide
know,
a
I've
chair
done it.
over and I say, why don't you just beat it with this?
Man, it's not the same. Just grab the chair and throw it at the wall as hard as I can.
No, please no. I like my head the way it is.
So,
Like it's not even the wall that Steve's looking at. It's just the other wall. I just chuck it.
Right? You just bash through the other.
A wall.
Yeah.
Just a wall. I just throw it across the room because I don't want the chair.
I have an idea. Maybe we can find another control panel that would help us unlock that door.
Yeah, so he found this door in the second room, right?
But did he say anything about it yet?
I don't think so.
Even if he did, we wouldn't be able to hear him.
That's
I
true.
know that. I know
Just that
that.
it's
But that's why I didn't throw the chair at the door he's pointing at. I just threw it because I was frustrated.
Oh, I'm in there with him.
I was
But I
gonna
don't-
use it
I
to
think I'm
break
the
down
only person
wall.
in there with him.
Nibbles likes games, though. He likes games. And he sees President Ovaltine, like, feeling up this wall.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Crazy.
goes to the first room and feels up the opposite wall.
Which would have been the laser grid room, which that door is.
Laser grid door.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just a straight through, and he's literally on the opposite side. So it's like, yeah, you would eventually be able to pass through here, maybe if you got that door open. Pepper and Nianta, I need you to roll me perception checks.
Yeah, Captain.
21!
Nice.
19.
Damn. Not bad.
Actually,
Jesus.
22. I forgot my +1.
Cool. Cool.
How'd you get rolls like yours? Plus 12. Jesus Christ.
Everything's fine.
Guys, everything looks all right here. I think we can go in.
All right. I trust you. Let us go.
Go in where?
That other door's not open yet. Also,
Can I sniff this plant?
you can.
Okay. No, I can't do this because that's totally me as a player being leery at DM. I have no reason to do it as a character, never mind. But I would like to look on the underside of things to see if there's a random button in the room. Both rooms.
Oh, random buttons?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll. But, as you sort of like want to look around the room, you feel yourself drawing your pistol out and aiming it at one of your friends.
Oh shit! No, no! I don't want to shoot you. Who am I aiming at?
Any one of your choice.
No, not Commander Nibbles. How dare me? How dare I?
How dare I?
He's
my
my
God, I love
commanding
it.
officer. I cannot shoot him.
Roll to hit Nibbles.
Oh.
Can I dive and shove Nibble?
I have,
No, because you're actually commanding Skitters to shoot someone else as well.
No.
You're welcome. I rolled poorly.
My little
that
angel.
misses.
with
Oh
with
my
my
God.
natural perfect shot.
Oh my god.
Nibbles, your captain just shot at you. And who do you shoot at, Pepper?
Nobody.
where are these two? Are they in the room now?
You're all in one of the rooms, and they're just now opening fire at random people in the room.
Okay.
Pepper,
is
you
it-
shoot at Sobek.
Do it. Do it.
I don't want to. I gotta pull out.
You know you want to. Come to the dark side.
We have cookies.
We have cookies.
character.
And shakes. Did I tell you about the shakes already? They're fantastic. They have whipped cream on top.
It's loading.
Oh, they're from Sonic.
Oh, the she's
Oh,
loading.
boy.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
25.
25 hits Sobek.
Wow.
And does 6 stamina damages. You just get hit squaw in the back by Skitters, who's zipping around now. What do you guys do?
There's no.
I cast a spell on our captain. I have command. I believe it's a saving throw, but now I have to look it up because I'm an idiot and didn't do that before.
I just want to jump on Skitters and smash it now.
Roll a mysticism instead there, John.
A mysticism. Alright. I have good rolling thing, I hope.
I think you do. Oh,
24.
nice. You go to start to think about casting the command spell to sort of maybe reverse what's going on, and you realize that there's an aura around Pepper and Nianta that's it would fail. Any sort of magical effect to counter this would actually fail.
Does a 25 give me or 24? 26. No, 27 because math's hard. Does a 27 give me where this control is coming from? I'm
Yeah,
assuming it's
them.
either a spell or spell-like ability.
It's on them.
It's
It's
just
centered-
on them.
It's centered on them. And now that you've done that, they're both trying to shoot you. But not yet. What do you guys do?
I want to grab Skitters.
Give me an athletics check.
18.
What's Skitters' AC?
Skitter's AC is. Wow, my eyeballs are not finding.
So it would be AC versus combat maneuver.
Yeah, basically. What is it?
21?
Is it
21?
His AC
No.
is a 21? No, that can't be right.
Yeah, AC
It's combat
versus
maneuver.
combat maneuvers.
No, just his actual AC.
I have the dumb.
That sheet's a little different. Do you want me to second pair of eyes it?
There's energy armor class and kinetic armor class.
Kinetic.
Okay, 13.
13. Good enough. Cool. So, but you actually are able to sort of wrestle Skitters to the ground and hold him and sort of just like clamp him to the floor and put like the chair on top of him to like prevent him from doing anything. But Nianta's about to shoot Terry in the head. Does anybody stop that?
Yeah, I'd like to run up and try to do the whole no and push the gun like up until he shoots the roof.
Okay.
Do the Vulcan neck pinch.
Give me an acrobatics, because I imagine that's better for you than athletics.
Yes.
As you try to like get behind him and wrestle it and like wrestle his arm.
Yeah. Wow. 15.
15.
16. Becomes a 16 with my vote, yeah.
Good enough. You actually, the shot fired and goes off wayward. And, like you've got Nianta held for a moment. And give me a perception roll.
Natural 20 for a 29.
You actually see this little tiny bot like attached to the back of his neck.
Hold still.
And I try to pull it off of his neck.
You try to pull it off. Okay. Do you have medicine?
Yes, I do actually.
You do. All right. Give me a medicine roll.
15 becomes a 16.
Ooh. Okay. 16.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
So you actually sort of wrestle him to the ground, and you're trying to like perform on him as he's squirming. And Pepper's over there like, give me back Skitters, give me back Skitters. But everybody's just sort of pushing her away. But as you try to like combat knife this thing out of the back of his neck, you cause a lot of bleeding, and he takes 8 stamina damage.
Oh.
That was more than stop
Yeah.
my Skitters.
You know that you were close, but not good enough with your skills.
You basically shanked him and then cut the freaking thing out.
You took a pound of flesh, President.
Then, yeah, I'll say like, you have something on you. We need to get it off.
Can I do a thing?
Yeah. What do you want to try?
I want to,
Could have just hit it with a crowbar like a spider.
and I'm horrible with names.
True.
I want to cast Daze on Ever's character.
Again, you know that's not going to work.
Oh, just nothing. Okay.
Yeah. It's like specifically mind control type stuff are against it. But as you try to go do that, you realize that you're picking up like a frequency, a vibration, a resonance within whatever's going on, and you feel like you could sort of just holy man through this.
Oh man,
Yeah, give me a mysticism roll.
mysticism. Okay. $13.
13. Okay. Do you want to roll? Do you want to use a fortune?
Is everybody okay with me using one?
Yes.
Otherwise,
it.
President
And,
Oldteen's going to start knifing people in the back again.
Yeah.
18.
I'll give it to you. So you actually are able to like, you do this weird humming, which then sort of like causes a resonance, and it actually causes the little bot on the back of Pepper's neck to fall off, and just it sits on the ground, sort of inert, and she's back to normal.
Oh, great.
Meanwhile,
We're
I'm
not
sitting on top of
murderous
Don't you
anymore.
don't you touch Skitters? This isn't my
I am-
whacking wrench.
Yes, your surprise wrench is over there. Also, I am going to keep on emitting this frequency until we are out of here.
Oh, okay. I guess that would be the smart thing to do.
Meanwhile, in the distance, I can hear dogs barking.
I have a question.
Yes.
Have I seen any of this?
Why would
Am
you
I
not
still
have?
because I was enthralled with the plant.
Oh,
Hey, what's that plant smell like anyway?
yeah. What does it smell like? Describe to us.
Plastic.
Well, that was my initial question some time ago. I'm sure it's like hibiscus or the
So-
equivalent in this universe.
There's this strange smell of plastic, but also like this. They tried to put a fake fragrance on it that was just the smell of plant, and you're just and you're like,
Like that crap apple cinnamon crap.
and then you turn around, and you're like, what the hell's going on? Holy crap! You were just like,
So I haven't seen any of this.
no, you were kind of out of it for a second, and at this point, like Terry's just over Nianta, just like humming and like doing his hands in a weird vibration against his neck, and like President Ovaltine's just like got him in like some sort of like hold on the ground.
He's got him in a guillotine.
And there's a lot of blood.
And there's a
And his
lot of
knife is in his
blood.
neck.
So much blood.
So much
All
blood.
for me.
And I'm sitting on top of Skitters, holding on his like legs.
I
Like a
wanted to
crab.
try something, but since I don't know what's going on, I don't think I should be able to.
I will say that you quickly ascertain what's actually going on. So if you want to take an action,
What are you
I'm not
guys
gonna
doing?
prevent you.
So this is why I love Solarians. Because we're technically not in combat,
Mhm.
I can swap between modes in an instant. So, I activate my black hole
Oh,
and try to suck this thing off of his neck.
oh,
Wow. Awesome.
I will say instantly between you, like with Terry doing his thing, and with you just sort of creating a sort of centralized black hole over the back of his neck, which like has all of his hairs just like going and like getting sucked up. You pull it off and it goes into the black hole and disappears into the blackness of space.
Goes into the void.
Goes into the
Yeah, so like my
void.
moat floats in front of me and goes from blue to black. And it just... And then it just turns back to blue again.
Cool.
All done.
Wow, Nibble, you're part black hole, because not only can you summon one, you've also got one in your cheeks.
I'm just a living bag of holding.
It's true.
Nice.
You're a living Pez dispenser.
Do we want to possibly try and find a control panel for this door?
As the second one gets disabled, the door that President Ovaltine had surmised was there, like it almost like bleeds away into the rest of the wall, and then there's a dark hallway on the other side.
Oh, fantastic.
I would like to activate my night vision / infrared.
Even that's not really, like, you can barely see like 2 feet in front of your face, as you see nothing down that hallway, and if you like take a step in, you can barely see like 1 or 2 feet in front of you. It's that
No,
dark.
what if Nibbles lights up his little flashlight?
Yeah, does the darkness like suck up my lights?
Yeah.
My light ball?
Yeah, it does. Like, again, 1 or 2 feet in front of you, and that's it.
Damn.
By the way, Nianta, you're not bleeding out or anything, and it was just a one-time stab to the neck, so...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I figured.
Just a one-time stab.
I figured.
It's
Tis a one-time stabbing. It's just,
Just but a
What
flesh.
is
just
a
a little,
one-time
just a little bit
stabbing
off the
among friends? Practically nothing. It's
What's a
only your
good-
stamina.
What's a good shank between friends?
It's perfectly fine, President Ovaltine. I understand. Doc, you pay for that later.
You're not paying us now.
I'll dock your pay for that statement too, Sobak.
With what? You're not paying me anyway.
And you get a pay cut, and you get a pay cut.
I question.
Yes.
Is there floor?
Like you put your hand out into the hallway and sort of like touch, and yeah, there is a floor there. It's just, it seems like this room is so black that it's just sucking up light.
So I would like to take one of those chair legs off of one of the chairs that Sobek broke, and I'm going to basically be using it like a stick
walking
in front
stick.
of me.
Oh, walking. Yeah, you got like a little 2 foot, 3 foot like stick in front of you, and you can hold it out and just wave it around. And you take a few steps in, and there's nothing there. You can actually like, you feel a wall, like it doesn't. It's a very narrow passage. There's not much room, so you like just barely like on either side of you, you're able to like hit wall. You know there's something solid there at least, but it's really dark in here.
Aside from the darkness, there doesn't seem to be much here.
Oh, fantastic! Because this man has been so sane in our previous encounters in this house.
Does the
Let's
hallway
continue
have
on.
an echo?
No, even sound sort of like doesn't go very far.
Did we get sucked into Nibble's black hole without knowing it?
No, everything's fine.
Okay,
That sounded
the way
very
that came
suspicious.
out was highly suspect.
That is
Yeah.
that. DM, are you familiar with the phrase "you can certainly try"?
Yes, yes, I am.
Because that's what it sounded like.
So this is like weird.
Mm-hmm.
Could I try and make a roll to like determine if this is like some type of like spatial anomaly?
Yeah. What you get a roll to just figure that out?
I was gonna say like physical science.
Sure.
And while you're rolling that, since I'm actually inside the room, looking back to the previous room, even though I'm in the room, can I still see that room? It's just the light that's actually in the that's being sucked up, or is it?
Yeah, like you know, you moved like 5 or 6 feet in, and the light from that room is just a faint, dim glow. Like you can barely see.
Okay, so everything. Okay.
I rolled a 12.
You rolled a 12. You're really fascinated with the taste of these walls. Ironically, it tastes like peaches somehow, the paint that's used.
I like peaches
Does.
in a can. They were put there by a man.
Nope.
In a factory downtown.
Nope, stop. Don't continue that thought.
If I had my little way,
No. I will. Nope.
I'd eat peaches.
So somebody's
You
character's
take
about to
20.
die.
You take.
And we're copyright struck.
Right.
So,
You're going in timeout.
seeing as we can't see or hear further into this hallway, I'm going to walk back. And do we have anything that we can like rope ourselves together or rope ourselves back into this room with?
Yeah, somebody always carries some rope. Like,
Okay. So
I
I'd like
happen
to
to have exactly what you're looking for.
rope
is.
something in that room so that we at least have a walkway back in case for some reason it does open up and split, that we know which way to come from.
okay, cool.
And then I'm just gonna start walking and I'll say, I'll see you on the other side. If there's anything dangerous, I'll let you know. You can tell by my screaming.
So your captain is bravely darting off into the dark. What are the rest of you?
So long,
I
thanks for
will
all the fish.
do?
I am going to say, it is not great for us to be apart from one another, specifically in a mad murder house like this one.
Nah, it's fine.
Yes, everything is fine. And then I continue after the captain.
All right.
Brandishing my business wrench, I head into the darkness.
All
That
right.
surprise wrench.
Wait, is that your?
Business
Is
formal
that like
or business
your,
casual?
I was just gonna. Is that
Thi-
formal?
This is my business wrench. And this is my casual Friday wrench.
Yeah, but
Casual
is it
Friday
business
can
casual?
be thrown.
Yeah, but casual Friday is shorts. Business casual is slacks.
Oh no, this is just purely business.
Oh, okay.
This is my whacking wrench.
You need a
You
black
mean
tie
business
wrench.
with a Z.
Maybe.
WAKING wrench.
Nibbles, 2 people have just passed by you.
Come on, Nibble. Come on. You can
I
hold
can-
my other wrench.
I continue to lick the wall.
No, Nibble. Quit licking the wall. Come
The
on.
snozberries taste like snozberries.
I grab his tail with my tail. Because we have prehensile tails.
Prehensile. And like
Hey
you're
now.
dragging him, and he's just kind of like.
Just all the way down.
Good thinking,
Leaves a
Nibbles.
good 2-inch trail
We
of
can
spit.
also
just-
use your drool as a means to find our way back.
For a moment,
Wow.
Light it on
Fantastic
fire.
Wow.
for a moment, there it tastes like bubblegum, but then switches back to peaches for some weird reason. You're not sure what just happened. You get
Oh God.
you get to the end of your rope, which is like let's say 120 feet, 90 feet at this point, and like you're at the end of it. It's tied off to like the chair on the other end, and you're still in dark.
But it still hasn't opened up any.
Nope.
So just so I understand, well, this is a hallway that when we enter, it's basically just completely pitch black.
Yep.
Okay. And sound and everything dies in it too. Like it's just kind
It's
of
like
like, a
that
dead
hole
zone.
in space from TNG.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like really muffled. Like you can hear each other and you can kind of make out each other's words if you sort of pause and listen. But yeah, it's just dark.
God, we're never gonna hear Ovaltine at
We've
all.
entered the dead zone.
Yeah, you like unless Ovaltine screams, like there's just no.
Even if Ovaltine screams.
Even
let's
if he screams, we won't hear him.
It's gonna come up.
So then we're at the end. We're there and still don't have anything left. So
The end of the road.
and it's still just a thin hallway, right?
Still just a thin hallway.
Okay, then keeping my stick on the one wall and my hand on the other wall, I'm just gonna keep going.
You take the rope off.
Yeah.
All right. Within a few more minutes, you actually start to see a dull glow on the other end.
Cool, an exit. I shout as loud as I can. Compatriots! I see the light at the end of the tunnel!
And
Is
it's
it
like
a train?
It's like a game of telephone. Like only the third person back heard you, and then they have to pass it on. And it's like you all are going. to
Wait,
the
but
football
what about
game.
our comms? Would they work? Because we still don't we have those still?
Your crumbs?
Comms.
Comms.
Oh yeah, your Actually, even that's like really fritzy. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, like oh man.
I would like to presume that I just forgot and I'm just shouting because I like to talk loudly.
Yeah, no, that's completely understood.
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
Okay.
So it finally gets back to me. No, I don't have a funnel.
What about funnel cake?
But you're so quiet, nobody listens to you anyway.
Exactly.
Why do we need to bring truffles?
So, light at the end of the tunnel.
Light at the end of the tunnel. I assume once you reach the light, everybody would pass through it. Being sick of this dark, annoying
Yep,
tunnel.
Yes.
I'm gonna be on the other side.
So, yeah.
What do we see past
So-
the light?
You and you can't see what you can't really see what's on until you sort of like go into the light, and you're all sort of standing there with like your eyes are closed or trying to adjust because you've just been in such deep blackness for so long, and you look around and like you're just in a room, and you turn around and like the black hole's not there, the black hallway's not there. You're just in a room, and then there's a stone thing in the middle that looks like. Oh, where did it go?
So, real quick, apparently the 90s called Riker has given 1 bonus to Voodoo Arcade, 1 bonus to Athelos, and 1 bonus to Sorter Sullied for understanding the magnificence that is TNG. Engage.
And that's what you see. And then there's 4 things on the bottom, each with that. So there's a fish, there's a lobster, there's a whale, and there's an eel.
Damn it! I was wishing there was a plane. Oh, that was in the other room.
I feel like I'm back in elementary school.
Right.
And Ovaltine, I believe you probably have the highest perception, maybe.
I mean, I would rival the highest, but someone could have snuck it out on me.
Mine
probably
is 9. I believe you went
9.
with 10.
9.
No.
Oh, and did you have
9?
Anybody with a really high perception, or if you think you have the highest perception, go ahead and roll.
All
Go
right.
for it.
And this has a +1 to it.
Well,
16.
Do
I think I have the highest perception, or does Nibbles think he has the highest perception?
does
can I roll?
Nibbles?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to roll now.
well, I mean, if
Not bad.
we,
If everybody's
Think
gonna
that-
roll,
I rolled a 26.
Sage 1.
I'm still back at the other end with the rope.
no. Wait, you didn't go all the way through?
No, I let them go ahead of me. I'm back with the rope. Who's gonna collect the rope on the way back?
That's dumb. You're in the room.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have cared about the rope either.
I've been yanked.
All right, I got a 20.
I got a 12.
Sobek is standing at, like, looking what he thinks is where the roll was. Like, we left that really good rope back there. Everyone else is aware of the fact that the floor is now wet, as there's a thin layer of water on the ground.
Quickly, do we see any runes on, other than the pedestal?
There's a pedestal, and then littered around the room are 4 runes.
I gather the 4 runes up, and then I'm like, here. I'm assuming these are patterns. Fish looks like to the right, lobster to the bottom. I'm not sure what this whale is doing.
To the left.
Looks
and to
like-
the left.
That was
Left.
a perfectly good tying up people rope.
Left.
Fine, God damn it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the whale thing that he said, and then it's all seems to be going like to the left. So I'm gonna do the snake thing. Yeah.
So what we're starting here for the people that are hearing but not seeing is we got this little pattern of 4 different
Yeah.
aquatic things and a snake I suppose is aquatic, and it's a directional puzzle thing.
I posted it in chat. So, okay.
Awesome.
So fish to the right, lobster
Sorry.
to the bottom.
Mhm.
I haven't figured out the whale.
Whale to the
Whale
left,
left.
snake to the left.
Snake
Okay,
to the
well,
left.
All right.
and then the
Hold
snake
on.
is always 5 clicks away from going clockwise or counterclockwise.
When the hell did this become Mastermind?
Now,
It's just right. It's
We-
to the right,
yeah.
to the bottom, to the left, and to the
to
left.
the left. Now we've figured it out, but can
What the
our
fuck
characters
just happened?
Can Sean figure it out? Because it looks like he's trying to do it.
All right. Where's the whale?
The whale is to the left.
Third column.
Yeah, third column.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I know what column the whale's
1, 2,
in.
3.
Which
Whale's to
direction?
the left.
He's always 3 ticks. He's always 3 ticks.
Yeah, the whale is to the left and the snake is
Counterclockwise.
to the left.
2, 3. 1,
It's
2, 3.
right
So
down,
he'll
not
be
left.
facing to the left. Yeah, you're right. Yep, snake is also to the left.
Huh. Look at that. You guys put the little things in where you think they're supposed to go, and you hear a chunk. And by this time, the water was like up to your ankles, and it starts to subside. And yeah, and there's a door that opens on the far side.
Okay, just because of this, now I have a good reason. I'm activating the environmental control system on my suit, and I'm suiting up all the way.
All right.
And I vote we continue on.
I think
Alright.
I'll do the same thing because that seems smart.
Well, you don't have to worry about that, Terry.
You're right. I don't. Except for maybe like electricity, so I still will.
Yeah, you only have to worry about getting your circuits wet.
And water. Water seems bad.
So, onwards! These puzzles are quite invigorating, are they not?
Infuriating. Yes.
invigorating. Adrenaline rushing. Yes, absolutely.
puzzles.
Does
Totally
anyone else have any
infuriating.
adjectives to describe these puzzles?
Fun.
Fun.
Nipples. You end up on the you look in through the other doorway, and there's just stairs leading up into oblivion.
Who wants to do
Straight
the
stairs
Who
or,
wants to do
like-
the obligatory joke?
All this money and this guy
This
can't
is-
afford a damn elevator.
This is not a stairway to heaven, sir.
No, I
Thank
was
you.
gonna say, I think that it should be done in President Ovaltine voice.
Which way? Where do those stairs go?
Up. They go up.
You go. You go.
Are they straight stairs or zigzaggy stairs or
They're
circular stairs?
They're straight up.
Terry doesn't know how to feel about this.
Are they stairs that are trapped the entire way up?
I don't know. You'd have to roll to find out.
Oh, I don't know.
I-
These stairs look really treacherous.
I believe our ops man should do that. Either that or me, one of the two of us, or both of us.
What's the role you're wanting for?
Well, it's for just checking to see if any of the stairs are trapped, considering that,
Sure.
you know, it seems like maybe this is like dungeon crawly while being,
Sure.
But you
mean-
mean this man is mentally stable and all, and his welcome presents are amazing.
yes. And
Absolutely.
every third step is going to be trapped.
I would even go so far to say every other. Let's not underestimate the man.
No, it's third. That way it's more annoying.
Right,
Because
prime
there's every-
numbers and all that.
Well, no, if it was every other step, then
I'll check the stairs.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd
Would you
say
like my
prime
throwing
numbers,
wrench?
and then like 3 and 3 is
Your
6.
throwing wrench. President Ovaltine, a 19. Stairs do not look treacherous.
The total was a 20.
Total was a 20. Stairs do not look treacherous.
Okay.
I will say this: this man is, in fact, at least he has style. So maybe not the first thing we see. Okay, let us go.
The style of death.
so yes,
Yes,
I
he is
will.
quite adept
I'll
at
travel
death.
up the stairs first, taking every other step
All right.
without touching the handrails, if there are any.
No,
Nibbles,
it's just,
nibbles.
it's just stairs.
Okay.
Nibbles remembers this from somewhere.
Cool. Is everybody going up the stairs, or is it just your captain?
I'm gonna go last.
I'm gonna.
Harry
follow up the
opens his
stairs.
mouth and like the Stairway to Heaven music starts playing.
I'm gonna scramble up Sobok's shoulder.
Okay. What'd you say, Steve?
I'm sorry.
I'm also going up the stairs with the captain.
Okay.
Nibbles will walk up backwards.
You gotta
Okay.
watch what's coming from behind you.
I'm just gonna like turn my head to Spices and be like, I'm sorry. Do I look like I have public transport tattooed on my ass?
I didn't look. Do you want me to check?
Get off.
Okay. She scrambles down.
That's a
No
while.
ticket, no ride.
That's better. Okay. So,
I couldn't throw out a Zeppelin window.
Yeah, as you're about, you get a few steps up, and then suddenly, like, there's just this massive sonic boom that just blows through the entire stairwell, knocks you all back down to the bottom of the stairs, and you all take 12 damage.
Whoa, are you serious?
Yeah.
Huh?
12.
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
not
we're
looking
gonna have to
good.
rest because that's actually eating into real health now.
I have
Wait,
one
hold on.
stamina
You're
point
into
left.
real health?
I have
Yeah,
2
I'm
hit
into
points
real
now.
health. No, hit points or stamina points? Did that blow through your stamina pool and your health?
I would have 4 stamina points left.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have 3 left. If
Yeah,
we're-
I have 0 stamina left, and I'm
Yeah.
down 2 hit points.
Yeah, I'm down a quarter of my health. Like actual health, not stamina health.
Yeah.
How many points exactly is that?
So, President Ilvatine, you're like, oh shit, it's every 6th step. Okay, I didn't see that.
Motherfucker!
You just rolled too low to see it.
Wait a minute.
We're level 2.
Yeah.
Is this the 4th level yet?
Welcome to Jumanji.
All right. Jeez.
Yeah.
This level's not the
no.
level. The next level's the level.
So here's where
Okay.
we take a rest period because, yeah, I don't need to get hit by anything else today.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
at
if we got people that low, we need to
Yeah.
rest.
yeah, I'm at 1 stamina point now.
I'm already
Does
past.
the stamina points reset on a short rest?
Say that again.
Do the stamina points reset on a short rest?
God, you know, I totally forgot.
Well, why don't we just check out page 22 in the player's handbook?
Yes, I am opening the player's handbook.
Yeah, you replenish your stamina points by sitting around for 10 minutes.
Okay. And then how down are we? Like how down? I know this is a little meta. I apologize. How down are we on hit points?
That's up to each individual. It's probably different. How
Yeah,
much
I'm
they're
I'm
down.
already down 2 HP.
2 HP, Devin.
All right, so we're gonna take a 10-minute rest and replenish stamina points.
I cannot hear you, Devin.
Oh, yeah, I'm down 5.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Are you okay with just being down 2 hit points for the moment? Dwayne
Talking to me or talking
or Tyler?
Are you asking me or are you asking Nibbles? Nibbles not tired.
Nibbles not tired.
It's best to ask Dwayne.
Yeah, I'm asking Dwayne.
Nibbles
Is
is
it-
Nibbles is not tired. Nibble has ouches, but not tired.
Okay. I have an ability to restore exactly 5 hit points once a day. And I will restore 5 points too,
I will gladly take
Devin.
it.
to bring him up to max, and then we can recover our stamina points. And then any other healing I can do, I have to use spell slots for.
Thank you, Counselor Terry. Your medical advice is astounding.
That is the only. I assume that's the only reason you guys keep me around. That and my wit, my pure, unadulterated wit.
Had I known fiber in my diet would have done this, I would have started it years ago.
Yes, absolutely. Fiber, and you don't want too much though, especially after an appendectomy. Apparently, you're supposed to steer away, and yeah, so you're gonna want some cheeseburgers and some lean meats, stuff like that. Mostly cheeseburgers, those, because they're delicious.
That reminds me of the bartender back at the freaking Space Whale.
You guys are all rested up, and as you're like as you're sort of standing up and brushing yourself off after about 10, 11 minutes, you hear a crackle of an intercom, and it's just like, oh, I didn't know I had guests. I disabled the stairway for you. Come on up.
That's it? No, sense motive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Can
don't
I-
trust that at all.
Can I use my my ability, please?
Who was
Empathy.
that?
If you guys want, I'm not going to stop you if you want to use stuff. It's fine.
Sense motive.
Come on.
We're doing good at
16.
16.
Mm,
I'm going to go with 16. Apparently, is trusting him
I got
thoroughly
19.
because. Sorry,
Oh.
17.
19 for Terry, I think, yeah. Yeah, you guys are like, this seems legit.
First step I'm going to step on will be the 6th step. I will jump up to the 6th step.
Doesn't do anything.
He is an honorable man and did not lie. Let us hurry. To greet our kind host.
Hey, you know, almost killing us is fine. Almost killing us is fine. Yes, purely because he did not check his. You know what? This is fine.
So you guys walk up these stairs, and it doesn't take you long to reach the top. There's an open door, and you come into like this luxurious apartment that sort of overlooks the gas giant below as you're orbiting it. And
Sweet.
there's this man in like a smoking jacket. He looks really like clean chiseled and just like sort of lean. And he's just sort of sitting there waiting. He's like, I've asked the servant droids to get you some drinks and some cheese and crackers. If you, I think I'm all out of summer sausage. Anyway, maybe we'll have them prepare some small like some meatballs or something. But anyway, who are you and why are you here? I see that my tricks didn't kill you, so I imagine you're quite good at what you do.
I'm just gonna kind of stand up as tall as I can and cross my arms.
Mm-hmm.
The vault.
Vaults? Are you trying to rob me?
No,
No, absolutely.
Good man, we have one of your old vaults.
One of my old vaults.
The Unbreakable Vault Company.
Oh, holy crap, it's been so long since I bought that. Wow. Yeah, I did that for one trick. It did not go well. Nobody was impressed that I broke out of an unbreakable vault. You see, I had to like have it programmed to where it like had an actual seam that was able to get, yeah, it was a whole thing. I used magic to get out. Magic. You know, it was nanobots. Anyway, yeah, I bought that like ages ago. What? You said you have one?
Yeah.
You have one of the actual vaults?
Yeah.
Those things haven't been around for like a long time. Jinx you, Miko.
Damn it.
Why? Wait, you have one. So why did you come looking for me?
We can't get in.
You don't. Oh, wait, did you just happen to find one randomly?
Yeah.
Something like that.
We got it with our ship. It came included.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a really specialized piece of equipment that you got there. What do you want? What do you want from me then? Like, I can't open it.
What do you mean you got?
Oh, because you need a special like fob to like to do authentication with it. If you don't have that, then there's no way getting in. I mean, actually, you know what? That's funny you should mention that. I actually have the algorithm, but I have no way of actually like deciphering it or creating one. I had to find this guy who was really good at that sort of thing. Yeah, I tracked him down. He built the fob. It was great. It was fun. It was cool. Did the trick. Nobody liked it. So yeah, I tossed that vault out in space. Or Maybe it's in one of the hallways. I'll have to go find that thing.
What guy name?
Yes, indeed.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's even embarrassing to say. Elite Hacker 6969. I know.
Oh,
I'm
that
gonna
tickles
go.
me
He
big.
sounds like he is the top of his field.
Yes, he is
Perhaps the bottom of it,
fantastic. He's a switch hitter, as they say. I am done laughing at this man's name now. Is that the best he could come up with?
Yeah,
Oh, my Lord.
but-
Lee Hacker 6969.
The
But-
Doctor 69 was taken.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously. He put an exclamation in there someplace just to but anyway,
Where can
yeah.
I find XX Elite Hacker 69XX?
So funny story, he's dead. Well, technically he's dead, I guess you could say. He's actually on ice in the middle of a prison in a hole, on a shelf, I think, possibly in the middle of a prison designed specifically for him because he was really that good at deciphering algorithms and hacking, even though his name is totally stupid.
Do you have the algorithm? I could try my best.
Yeah, sure. And by that time, the cheese and crackers have been brought in, and he actually has half of a stale summer sausage. He apparently doesn't get out that often. He's like, you know what? I'll go check on the meatballs, and then hold on, I'll be right back. I'll go get the algorithm, and he leaves.
I'm gonna stab what's left of the summer sausage with one claw.
Okay.
Yeah. Nibbles looks at everyone very slowly, and then looks down at the cheese, and then looks back, and looks at the cheese,
Neville, you can eat some cheese.
and he
It's okay.
devours the cheese.
Oh god.
He was just waiting for permission.
That was for free.
Oh man, I was gonna reach down right when he went for it. I was gonna reach down and lift the whole plate up.
He literally just takes his little and just and his cheeks just go full.
Oh,
the moment he's completely devoured all of it.
All of the cheese.
All the cheese. Yanta looks up and says, "Commander, you're not going to leave any for anyone else?
Mm-mm.
You are the commander."
And it is an amazing feat in itself because if you look down at the plate, the crackers have not moved an inch. He's just gone.
Just try crackers.
oh man, I was hoping for
Now,
a
are they
little bit.
evenly spaced, or did you shove them on one side?
No, they're evenly distributed.
I pick up a cracker and look at it, and I say, "Ah, yes, it's from Florida."
It's just all saltines left on the plate.
Hey man, I love saltines. Don't knock saltines.
No, it's
Like
just-
also,
Oh no, I'm not knocking
like
saltines,
one
but,
rich cracker. Just
but they are incredibly thirst-inducing without something to go with them.
So while this guy is checking on his meatballs
Mm-hmm.
and getting the algorithm,
Mm-hmm.
what's this room look like? Does he have any cool bits and baubles or?
Yeah, there's it's very self-indulgent, very what's the word I'm looking for?
Ostentatious.
Ostentatious is definitely what it's just
gaudy.
it's gaudy, everything's unnecessarily gold.
Okay, so it's Art
it's
Deco.
gold plated when it
It's-
doesn't need to be.
Yeah, and then there's stuff that's silver plated, but then there's it's like what somebody who has no taste would think.
1980s Art Deco modern impressionism furniture.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
I bought it because the price tag was very, very long.
The plants are all plastic. It's a rich man's living room.
Does
but
he have a
all-
statue giving another statue of himself a high five?
No, it's not
Like two
that.
statues.
It's not that
of
bad.
himself.
But there is
But it
sort
has
of a
eight-
statue
yeah.
with him, in its fountain. There's fountain water and just and he's got all of these posters of all of his different shows that he's done throughout the years. And there's a couple of kiosks that are playing like clips of his like old tricks and everything. He finally comes out. He's like, oh man, I'll get more cheese, and like sets a pot of boiling like liquid with like meatballs sort of bobbing up and down in it. He's like, okay, yeah. Oh crap, Allegron. All right, I'll be right back.
What is his most, like, from these kiosks, what is he most famously known for? Like, what
was his
trick
big- what was
set
his
him
big
apart from
spot?
everything?
The biggest trick was he like stood in a laser room and had it go through him, and it didn't kill him instantly. That was like his big trick that got him going. And then
Nope. You need to let that moment of silence sit,
oh, okay. Yeah.
because all of us had the exact same reaction to this trick.
Yeah, Nibbles definitely will ponder on that for a second and go, I didn't die either. He doesn't say it out loud, but he's definitely thinking.
It's like, we are great. We are
You're
fantastic.
amazing at this stuff.
Can I cast a spell real quick?
He also had this trick where like he did these like different little, he had like these puzzles that he'd have to put together in order to unlock the tank, or else he'd drown. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we got that one real
So
quick.
pretty much the same rooms that we went through are like his.
Yeah, it's
His
like
big
the
trick.
highlights of his career.
We could be magicians, guys.
Good.
You could.
We are so
I
good
could
at
have
this.
a magic wrench.
You could. Your wrench could be magical.
Remember, it's only a surprise wrench if you yell surprise first.
Hmm.
No. It can also be a surprise wrench if you just write surprise on it.
Oh, that too. I'm assuming we didn't write it. I have a pen if you'd like.
I have a claw. I could just like
Hmm.
etch.
Ah,
Surprise.
yes, fantastic.
He's so
Can
gone.
I
What?
can I
Go ahead.
cast detect thoughts?
On.
It doesn't actually have a
Do you-
target
You can just like detect thoughts in the open air. I think.
in
with that,
an
right?
area, in a 60-foot area. I would like
gonna read
I
all
would
of
like
mine
to
for a
do
second.
that while he's relatively close. In the first round I do it, I detect the presence or absence of thoughts of conscious creatures that have an intelligence scores of at least 1 in a 60-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to at least take it. I would like to take it to the third round to read his surface thoughts. I believe. Will does negate this. Since these are 6-second intervals, I think I can at least get it, or hopefully get a read on him before he gets too far away.
He's really kind of flustered and doesn't even like think about. He feels you in his head, but he's just really trying. He's like, man, I wasn't expecting guests, but I just have that stupid open invitation. Man, I really gotta. I always forget about that. Why do I always forget about that? Here I was just sitting here watching space Netflix, trying to enjoy it in my evening, and like I do every night in my smoking
Netflix without the chill.
Netflix and space chill.
He was gonna space chill with himself.
He is the most intelligent person in that room when we weren't there.
That is
obviously.
true.
He's the most
He's just like,
man in
man,
the universe.
where did I put that fob? Holy crap! That was Did I toss it with the vault? No, I didn't toss it with the vault. I kept it because I paid a lot of money. Hold on, I think it was over here. And you just hear like him rummaging and muttering to himself, and then like he's not giving you anything super discernible for that moment in time. He's just like, no, it's not there. Sock drawer? No, not the sock drawer. Bottom of the closet? Maybe it's in the hallway closet. Did I put it in the bathroom? Why would it be in the bathroom? It's stupid.
I'll just keep it going for a minute, and if anything catches,
Man, what if I could just murder all 6 of these people and just nobody would know? Nah, that's not right. Anyway, yeah.
these are
Under the bed.
This is not an uncommon thought, by the way, for most anyone. Let's
And then
be
he goes back,
honest.
where would I dump the bodies? Would I just put them out in space? I could toss them in the... No, stop thinking about that. It's weird. Anyway, okay, it's under the bed.
No, you
maybe.
put him in the vault.
No, he
Obviously.
tossed his vault, actually. He doesn't have his own stinking vault. So,
You
like,
have it.
20
The
minutes have
The
passed.
fob is the fob for our vault.
God, wouldn't that be... That would be amazing, right? Just
So
real short
amazing.
adventure. Good night. So, yeah, he's taken a long time, and you're low on crackers. The meatballs are actually fairly good, if anybody's eaten any of them.
No, I'm just stabbing
What's
them with
the-
my claws. I'm just like dunking my claws and stabbing.
What's the recipe on these meatballs?
You're pretty sure it's just like some cheap-ass barbecue sauce that he's dumped in there. He didn't even bother with the grape or, like, pepper jelly. Just for texture.
Dishonorable.
Hey, what?
Dishonor on
jelly?
him. Dishonor on a
Wait,
cow.
yeah.
Just want-
Most,
Dishonor on
like,
you,
meatballs that
Take a
you
note.
get...
cow.
Like,
I
you get-
just looked down at Nibbles. Take a note. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
yeah,
want
like
to see
most of
jelly.
like most of the meatballs you get
do-
like those the horse do-overs. They
Yeah, you do like your meatballs, right? And then you get like a jelly of some sort, you know, a grape or an apricot or something like that, right? And you can mix that with chili sauce, and that's how you make like party meatballs. And the fact that this guy gave me cheap barbecue meatballs,
But
Yeah.
but pepper jelly.
What's wrong with pepper jelly?
It's my name.
cheese pepper.
So we need to make a spice rub. Wait, that's not gonna work either.
I like head scratches. Those are fine.
Not going down this pathway. All right, so he eventually comes back with like his fob, and he's like, so I forgot where I put the actual algorithm. All I got's my fob, but I mean, if you're good at computers, maybe, I don't know, you could probably get the algorithm out of it, but you still need the ability to actually build your own fob and decipher the algorithm. Like the algorithm alone, you gotta match it to yours, and I'm pretty sure Late Hacker 6969 is the only one in the world that can do that.
And I
You
guess we
think
have to
so?
go find him.
Then you've never met Parsley Pepper Sage.
Who's that?
It's that. Hi, I'm Parsley Pepper Sage.
Oh, holy crap, I'm Jonathan Cade. We didn't introduce ourselves. That's great. Awesome. World-renowned, space-renowned illusionist and magician. I'm sure you've seen... I'm sure you took the time to visit my kiosks and read some of my pamphlets.
Yes, and I am Parsley
And
Pepper
almost
Sage,
died.
wrench wielder extraordinaire.
Awesome. All right, cool. So
But
here's the
yeah.
fob. Oh. I hope you enjoyed the meatballs. It looks like you did, and cheese. Oh, wow. Oh, I'll go get some more cheese. Be right back. Really didn't expect gas. Holy crap.
I'm
So-
actually glad that was who we thought he was, since we didn't make introductions.
Yeah,
It was just some random guy.
Just some random dude.
My name's Joe.
Just watched The Apartment for the weekend. Just,
I
you know.
arranged the apartment for him and changed the channel when he asks.
So Pepper, you actually have a fob in hand, and it's just like this little metal thing where it has a button and you click it and it doesn't really do anything, but then on the other side you notice like, oh, okay, there's sort of a key code that's randomly changing, but the symbols just don't make any sense to you.
Now this is the fob for the actual vault, for an actual vault, and not like his Mercedes in the garage or anything.
Right, it is not his car keys.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Yeah, no.
We get back into the ship, we push the button, the garage door goes up and down 10 times.
Well, I mean, I'll give it a look, but I don't recognize any of these symbols after all. Thought I
You
had
leave
this.
before he comes back.
I
So,
mean, I
do we
might
know
be
where
able to
this
help.
spaceship is, this space prison is that this guy, Elite Hacker 6969 is located, or did we not get that from him yet?
Yeah, so you're able to look up pretty easily what happened with him, and he did get caught. He tried to hack like the military grid, and that just didn't fly over well with the military and the government. So he was found guilty. He was executed, but his brain was like put in like he was downloaded to basically a little chip that was then stored in a vault in a prison deep in space, surrounded by concrete and laser grids and all this ridiculousness. And it's watched by, they didn't put robot guards because they're afraid like even somehow in his little slab he was able to hack everything. So everything's very analog in this prison, other than say like the life support systems or something like that.
That's cool.
That is amazing. I could help to understand the language of those symbols. I do have a spell that says comprehend languages. I might be able to take a look at that and maybe get a baseline to try and help out. I don't know. I'm a helper. I'm a person helping. I do things. I have utility spells. I help.
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
What's decipher language do there, Terry?
It just basically, without getting too much into it, duration 10 minutes, standard action, first level spell slot. I can understand otherwise incomprehensible written or tactile messages.
Okay. So Pepper, you and Terry sort of sit down at the coffee table, munch on some crackers, and just watch this thing sort of like oscillate through its different configurations. And Terry, even though you've cast this spell, you realize there is meaning to the symbols, but the meaning of the symbols don't mean anything to you. And it even seems within its own weird sort of like language that the symbols aren't in a configuration that's actual language or anything. It's just like it's this weird sort of
just
like
made up pictographs.
Kind of sort like it's shapes and like pictographs and like what
Like
maybe looks like a letter. It's just like this indecipherable language that just makes
It's not a formal. It seems like it might be someone's personal cryptograph.
kind of sort of along those lines. Yeah.
It's math and words, and therefore it doesn't make sense in totality.
And then after that, I would imagine Pepper just wants to rip the thing open and like analyze it. So give me a computer roll just real quick to make sure you don't like smash the whole thing into pieces.
Yes.
Did we get any more cheese, by the way?
Yeah, he comes back and he's like, "Oh,
27.
You're gonna rip it open. Wow. Okay, you ripped it open. Wow. Glad I don't need that thing anymore." So you're.
Oops, I got a little excited. Sorry.
So
Snap.
you snap it open. You look at it, and it's very simple inside, but even the circuitry and the sort of materials used, very foreign, very alien, very unusual. Just like nothing you've seen before. And you can see, yeah, it's like a little LCD screen that's just doing these pictograms. And yeah, you're able to sort of pick out the algorithm and sort of like flash it up in front of you on like a holographic screen. But even that doesn't make any sense to you. Like, it's not an algorithm as far as algorithms go. It's almost like its own weird, like, cryptographic language, even in that. It's not, I wouldn't even say it's encoded. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, to call this thing an algorithm, sure. But even that's just like, okay, I don't
It's a
get
far
it.
stretch.
Yeah.
This is beyond me. I've never encountered anything like this, and I'm having an identity crisis.
It seems more mathematical and almost metaphysical in some weird ways.
Hey, Nibble, come here. Look at this.
Okay.
Don't eat it.
Good pretext.
I'm looking.
And while they do that, I'm gonna go walk back into the kitchen and go find something substantial to eat.
I was gonna
I'm just gonna blow right past him and just like open the fridge and shove my head in there and see what's in there.
Oh, hey, yeah. There's some Hot Pockets. I got several frozen pizzas. I got
Does
cereal.
your head fit? Like
well,
the
I'm going
fridge.
shelf by shelf.
It's bachelor food. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I was hoping he'd have like a holiday haunch or something.
No holiday haunches here. Nibble, you're looking at this thing. What do you want to do with it?
So maybe it has to do with maths.
It's a good one.
Let's try maths.
Math this thing.
Math.
He wants to eat it.
Go math.
Go, Matt.
20 math.
Oh, 20 math. You actually start to get pieces of it between you and Pepper, sort of decoding it. And you sort of parse out the algorithm itself, but you still need somebody that has looked at it and programmed against it to actually figure out how this thing would key up to. You don't understand how the key hashing works, so you need somebody who understands that. Like you now have the algorithm in its purest form, and even like when you see the algorithm, it's even changing within itself. Like it's weird. But yeah,
Is it like evolving?
yeah, it's almost like it's evolving, and you need to find the piece that like understands the evolving, which would be like the shared key for
It's alive.
it. It's almost like it's a living organism unto itself.
Nibble, do you know what this means?
No, I have a 0 in computers.
Okay, but if it's living and evolving and growing, could we use life science instead of computers to understand it?
No, it's because it's not that type of life. Basically, it's
It's
still
like
very
the Skynet
mechanical.
version of life.
Yeah,
Sure. But
Is this a
You
true
could-
AI?
you could apply it against that. You give it a try. If you want to roll some life sciences, I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah,
I can't.
apply like the. I mean, I could apply the structure of the algorithm itself against any maybe like DNA sequences that I know of.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. Terry's just like this. These are really good crackers, even though they're saltines.
Yeah.
Good job,
like,
team.
If I had taste buds,
supervising.
this
Hell
would be
yeah.
amazing.
18 to determine sentient life.
It's not sentient, but it's pretty damn close. And he's sort of looking. He's like, he comes back and he's eating a hot pocket, and just like, oh, wow, mine. Hey, what'd you do? That mine never did that. That's what. Wait, that was mine. It never did that. What do you? Weird. It does that. Huh?
It is a semi-sentient being, my friend.
Wait, it's
He's
alive.
gonna
Holy
he's
crap!
gonna walk back with like one of his frozen pizzas folded in half like a taco and chewing on it, not even cooked.
Like, still frozen.
And I'm just gonna lean over
Still
this thing.
frozen.
I'm just gonna lean
You
over
get
this
your
thing.
food away from it. Leave it
And-
alone.
I'm gonna see if I can do
Yeah.
some kind of weird engineering thing with my little, just because I feel left out.
Clean your hands first.
I got a 15.
You got grease on it. You did that much, but not enough to know anything. Anything more than you
And I
already
just
know.
lean back. I just like lean back again and walk off,
Demonic
chewing on this frozen
Would a
half-ass.
higher life science
Frozen
roll
pizza
give us
taco.
anything?
So Nibbles actually, like, yeah, it is kind of alive and it is kind of evolving, and that seems to be the sort of randomization that it's using. Is it's sort of a living organism, and that's the way it sort of does its like
I have
With sequencing.
sequencing. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
I have heard of things like this. Like, maybe, I mean, is this a quantum entanglement sort of deal?
Harry,
Like,
this
does
is
the
like
other
your
one
cousin.
evolve the same way it does, just by I don't know, sharing some of the same atoms? This is absolutely fantastic.
You should greet it and ask it its name. Maybe it'll talk to you. It's kind of like your predecessor. It's really awesome. This is like an ancestor right here, right now.
Hi, How are you? I am Terry.
This actually works in this strange way when you're because we'll just say your comprehend languages is still going on, and you're not sure how, why, or what's going on, but you get the sense of free me is what you're feeling.
Free.
No.
Player note, I did not expect that to actually do anything.
Oh my god.
Also, player note: the last time we released an AI,
Yeah, that
It
didn't
went-
turn out too.
it went
Hold on.
bad.
Hold on.
That wasn't
You
we,
used the
that
word
was
we.
you.
Yeah,
We,
exactly.
I used the word we.
Wow.
So
It was
Steve
weird.
is
I
using
wasn't
the
even
royal
there.
we.
I love how
The
I was
royal.
gonna say I love how Steve just royals that up. Like,
Yeah. It was a
It was
group
we.
effort.
We
was
were there
a
together.
group effort.
Yeah.
I was with the group when I did something terrible.
You're totally
Therefore,
not
it's the
killing us in the
group's
house
fault.
on Wednesday.
He's running with the theory of, in his defense, he was left unsupervised.
He's going with mob mentality. He did something, therefore it's the mob's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. Oh,
So
my-
now that this is alive and Terry's trying to make contact, is a little keyboard gonna pop out of his chest and he's gonna play that song?
No. Terry,
Dude,
like,
dude. Anyway.
you get the sense that the fob doesn't want to be freed, the algorithm doesn't want to be freed, but you just get a sense that this something related to this wants to be free.
Oh god.
Maybe it's the guy who makes the fobs. Maybe
Yeah.
he's contacting us through it. Can you
Nibbles
tell us
wouldn't
the
have
winning
known that,
lottery
but
numbers?
Dwayne knows.
Say that again, Pepper.
Would he be able to give us the winning lottery numbers?
I'm going to just ask it. Who am I freeing?
You don't get an answer.
How do I free you?
You're now talking to a car key fob,
Okay.
and it's starting to look a little weird.
Hey, I'm just, I got one answer. I figured I'd get lucky again. All right.
So,
I have a
yeah,
question.
yeah. Go ahead.
Do our space cell phones work here?
Yeah, they do. Why?
Can I make a space text?
Yes. Who you space texting?
No, everybody uses.
I'm
Zoom
trying
as
to abbreviate
state
that,
age.
and I realize what the abbreviation would be,
Uh-huh.
and we need to move on, I guess.
Okay.
Space and text.
Oh, that would, yeah. Moving on.
What?
Yes,
Steve.
space texting. Totally.
I'll side chat you ever.
Yes.
I would like
will-
to send a space text.
Uh-huh.
And there it is.
That's the
Yes.
delayed high.
To maybe one of my old contacts or people that I worked with or a handler, someone who lives in the shady underground that President Ovaltine comes from.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to start collecting information and using my own computer research knowledge. I want information about the prison that this XX Elite Hacker 69 XX is imprisoned.
Okay.
So while they're going for the fob, I want to start looking at the prison.
The prison is you text a couple of people. Give me an outlaw check just to make sure that you don't flub this one and piss somebody off.
I'm an outlaw. Quick on the draw.
I think the next time we try this space texting, we just use the word communicate.
25.
Or memo.
24 or 25 you said.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah. You oh, little dude. You managed to make a couple of contacts, and yet there's a story about somebody wanted like some crazy computer stuff done, and they tried to break this guy out, and it didn't go well because the whole place is analog. It has like It's manned by actual like living guards. There's no robotics. There's no nothing.
Okay.
All of the doors have to be like cranked open. There's like analog levers everywhere. It was really difficult because nobody's used to doing stuff like that anymore because everything's cybernetic and cyberpunk. So to
Right.
have to like get your way through an analog prison was annoying, and they all died and got captured and went to jail themselves. So
Wow.
yeah,
So
but
looking at okay,
they're like,
how big is this prison overall?
it's not super big because it literally just contains one room, one guy that's not even
This is-
alive, that's sitting on a shelf in a room locked at the center of a concrete block.
So when you say not alive, he's like frozen in a block, supposedly dead.
No, like he's in a computer chip.
Yeah, no,
He's
his
in. Oh,
brain
he's
was
been
transferred-
digitized in a computer chip. Okay,
He's in a
right.
he's in a slab.
got it. Okay, he's been stacked. Got it.
Yep,
Yes.
he's in a stack.
So what I'm hearing
So,
Cool.
in the completely non-hero form is we neutrino bomb the place and then just walk through.
I mean, if you think you can get your hands on a neutrino bomb, maybe.
No,
Although-
I said in the non-hero sense.
Oh, in the non-hero sense.
Yes, the totally villainous, we just want to get in and get out, we just neutrino bomb the place, walk in, take him, walk away.
That would be one way to do it, possibly, maybe. The other way to
we're
do
certainly
it,
welcome to try, apparently.
yeah, you can try
Yeah,
to
no,
procure a
no.
neutrino bomb.
We're supposed to be doing good things. I'm not going to kill a whole bunch of people that don't deserve it.
Okay,
How
you
How
don't
does that
have
make
to.
you
I'll do
feel,
it.
Devin? Does that make you feel aggravated you can't kill a bunch of people that don't deserve it?
Hey, nobody said you had to be good guys. You just, you know.
Suffer the consequences.
We're just
To
we're
be
not
fair-
the best of
To be
people.
fair, these are agents of the state, you know, working for a prison system. I'm pretty sure they're okay to.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know, it's the prison industrial complex. So
Exactly.
So
I mean,
they're
we're literally
okay for
going
us
to
to
try
murder.
and break
Can I
out
get
Space Mimir to let him work on space rooms.
Could I get a rough estimate of how many guards work this prison on any one given shift?
it's about 10 to 20 as far as you know.
Between 10 to 20. Okay.
Mhm.
Do this might be too much for this check, but do they work like do those 10 to 20 work like a long shift period and then cycle off planet, or are there multiple 10 to 20 units like on planet any one time?
It's like a 6 months on, 6 months off sort of thing. So like,
Okay, so
there's
it's like 10 to 20 people on planet at the most any one given time.
because of the nature of the analog systems here, like it's actually kind of a punishment to be sent here to guard this guy. So it's not fun for anybody.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
so how much are they paid?
They're paid well enough to where it would not be a liability unless somebody was filthy stinking rich and could just dump cash on.
Okay.
Okay.
They realize
Hey,
that having
you know a
bad
guy.
credit is a liability. So
Okay, so President Ovaltine, while you guys are doing living key fob over there,
I'm eating a pizzadilla.
gets in, squad killer eats his pizzadilla. President is just on his space phone. Doot, 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 doot. Cover up the logo there. Doot, 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 doot. And then I just walk up to Nibble
Granny Smith phone.
and I hold out my space phone, and it has like schematics, and I just scroll through it, and it has like the information that I found, and it has like all this stuff, and it has like a little presentation I've built really quick. Heist. And then there's like a weird smile on his face.
I turn to him really serious like. I look at the presentation, I look at him. Look at the presentation. Look at him. And I go, you son of a bitch, I'm in.
Such language, Terry. My goodness. For a counselor android? Mm-mm.
Like,
When
does
I
it-
hear
does it
the word,
show- Does it show what the odds are of actually us pulling this off, by any chance?
I'm sure there's a pie chart
Can I
with.
calculate the odds?
No, President Ovaltine doesn't care about odds. He just cares about.
I know, but I'm just saying, does the presentation does it just print out like there's like a 3% chance of winning?
No, he would never do that because he doesn't care. So it's his presentation.
Fair enough.
So the moment that I hear Ovaltine say heist, I look up and I say, heist? No, good man. We are an honest company of workers. We're doing a job.
Wait. He holds up a single finger. Extraction.
Exactly, my friend. A job.
So he
Small chance of death, or small chance of success, high probability of death. What are we waiting for?
I
Let's go.
look at the guy. I look at the guy. What's his name?
Cade, Jonathan Cade.
Cade. I look at Cade. I look right at him. Just steely, dead-eyed space elf assassin man. The greatest escape.
Oh God.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. He's like, this will be the greatest escape ever. You're right. Holy crap! Hold on, let me go get pants. I'll be right back.
Did you just say it in like his underwear? What the-
I
He's
look
just
back.
standing there with just a shirt on, and that's it.
No, he had a smoking jacket, but like he had a smoking jacket on.
Yeah, it's just a
Smoking
smoking
jacket.
jacket and some
Hold on.
boxers.
He
I
goes
look back
running
at
off.
my
and
answer.
is he human or is he something different?
He is human, yes.
Okay, so he just goes tearing off in the other room, and the back of his smoking jacket just pops up, and all we see is just ass cheeks running away.
It's like Homer in his bathrobe. In the waiting rooms. I look at Nyanza, the captain, right, and I'm just like, I got us a new crew member. I don't like just with my face. I'm like,
Yes, good job, my compatriots. You have expanded our crew, and he didn't even talk about finances.
Oh no, I totally want a piece of. Well, we're getting a guy out. We'll
No,
talk about
no.
finances.
He's not in the room when that happens.
You know what? No, well, he's yelling from the other room. He's like, you know what? I could finance this. Holy crap! I would be like a mastermind financier, and then
Yes.
I'd get like
100,000 credits is the starting bid for our operation.
done.
There are no bids.
He comes out and he's just like, he's got like his magic outfit on, like his magician's outfit.
Oh my god.
And he's
How
just like,
fabulous is it?
it
Tell me,
is.
I need to know.
It is
Like
like,
a
it has
Purple
that like
sateen.
like velvet, like crushed velvet. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's got that
Oh my
V
God.
where it's just
Gotta
like
be
the
big
hairy
purple,
chest.
too.
Yeah, it's
It's got tails, and he's got a top hat and a little wand that expands.
right.
Please tell me he has a cape.
He has a cape, but it's like a short one. The coat he has a cape, a coat with tails. It's all like velvety, sort of silky, rhinestones everywhere. And he does
Oh,
have
yeah.
a top hat, which like he opens it and he's just like a flower for the lady, and like it's just like one of those fake bouquets that just pops out, and he hands it.
And he
to
gives
her.
it to Terry.
Wow.
No, he'd give it to Space or President
Jerry
Ovaltine.
is an android.
That is
Ovaltine
true.
is the one that got him the job.
Yeah, but
To be the
Terry's
job.
an
Terry,
android.
Terry is technically neither male nor female unless Terry chooses
And no one's
to
really
be.
said what we are. So he's guessing here.
No, he's just
I'm
guessing.
giant crocodile. I'm pretty obvious.
Not necessarily, unless you show us what's in the
According
cloaca.
according to the descriptions, they've
Why'd
got.
that come out of my mouth?
I don't know.
Show us what's in the cloaca.
I would like to make sure that Mr.
I need
Kincaid
to know.
gives us our finances in advance
Yeah,
before he
he's
leaves
like,
the house.
I'll give you
That's how you get-
75% up front.
It was
And then
great.
25.
It was
when you
great,
complete
Ever.
the
It was
deal.
great.
Awesome. I
That's
have
how you
proof
get
of,
stabbed by
I have
stingrays.
proof
Okay?
of our bargain here.
I'm
Okay.
a bad person.
You are not. Jeez.
We know this though.
Cool.
Hey guys, I just got us 100 grand.
Hell yeah.
Yes, you did.
Fuck yeah, you
Need
did.
more.
Oh,
So-
Captain, my fucking Captain.
You do have 75 grand if you wanted to, between now and the next session, sort of plan and buy stuff that you think you might need to basically assault a small prison. So,
If only I could use bigger guns.
I know, right? And so, yeah, think about that. And that's where I'll leave it to next awesome time.
All right, wait,
Damn it!
no, we have to leave
I
this on a
talked to the key
cliffhanger.
fob.
We
Oh,
left
have
it
Are
on-
we
Yeah,
like
how-
all heading back to the? We're all like going to the ship, like getting ready to like go do this.
Yeah, it's got that. It's like that that scene from Reservoir Dogs where you're all just like walking to like the ship out of his weird house through the
Away
docking
from the
bay.
camera.
Oh,
A lot of
Uh,
slow motion stop
Niantic
Yeah.
needs to
action.
have all of our money in a little green bag.
Yes, and he's like
Yes.
counting some of it. It's like space credits.
I've got
Um,
like pizzas stuffed under my arms and like hot pockets on the other one, and they keep dropping out the back, leaving a trail down the thing to the freaking ship.
This is true.
Is Cade gonna
Terry's
come with
pointing
us?
out, and that's the
Oh, yeah,
step
Cade's
that almost
coming with
killed
you.
us.
Oh, okay.
He's part of your crew now.
Yeah.
Well, then on the way back, as we're walking to the ship, I hand him the water voucher and say, "Please."
Oh, that's for shows only. And I'm semi-retired, so you know. You know what? If we stop at a convenience store, I'll buy you a water. Cool. So everyone, vote for who your favorite player was tonight. Whomever you vote for will get a cumulative +1 to all rolls and damage next week. Ever, you're at the top. Who do you vote for?
Oh man. I'm gonna vote for Terry.
Terry.
What?
Nice.
Yeah.
Confused.
Reason being, even though it was like, hey, you should say hi to it. He didn't have to, but he did, and it turned out to be helpful. So
It was fucking awesome. I loved it. Terry was legitimately confused. He was like, I am going to talk to a key fob, but she makes some really great points. But it's still a fucking key fob, right?
This is true.
But you know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Here's a shot in the dark.
Oh, you're
It turned out to be amazing. I'm so happy. Thank you. So happy. It was awesome.
Very awesome. Devin, who do you vote for?
I am going to go with Spices because Spices beat out the bad luck rolls that have been coming from me.
yeah.
This is true.
Ever since you touched my tablet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not cool. Not cool.
I am the innocent victim in this story here.
It is victim. I laid a finger on your tablet.
Tim, who do you vote for?
Oh god, it's such a toss-up between Steve stabbing me out in the neck
That was perfect.
and Dwayne licking the wall. But I gotta give it to
That was
Dwayne
so
for that
good.
one, because that was
Yeah.
just so funny.
You know where the
That
wall
was-
tasted like bubblegum
The
is where
whole-
they were like they ran out of that color paint and they have one that's slightly different and they're like,
Oh,
nobody's
God.
gonna notice.
It's not
Oh,
even
God,
that. It's the
it's-
guys who built it. There's like a crack there, and they patched it with chewing gum that they just spit out.
Thank you.
Steve.
But that was fantastic, Dwayne.
I'm gonna vote for Devin / Ianta. One, because of the stabbing.
Fantastic medical
Hold
work
still.
there.
Thank you. You know that's called field. It's called
Field
uh,
surgery.
field surgery. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand. It's
because I'm not a doctor.
but that and running with my very last second scheme to get Cade in on our job and playing off that. So
Nice.
I think
100 grand in the bank, baby. Well,
100 grand in the
75
bank. I
currently.
think
75.
I think President and Niantic are gonna start working well together.
I
John.
finally have the opportunity to scam someone.
John.
I am. It's really a toss-up. I loved. I'll be honest. I loved everyone tonight. God, I could give it to Devin because just Captain, my captain. I give it to Ever for the surprise wrench. Give it for Timothy for his full taco pizza, otherwise known as calzone.
Hey, calzones are closed. This was folded in half.
Okay, fair enough. Steve for just being Steve, and I give it to him every fucking week because he's Steve. And Dwayne for showing up half dead. I'm sorry, man. The tongue thing is great. It was great. But I think I'm. God, why y'all so good at this? I got to give mine to Dwayne for the tongue. Just for like I just pictured a 2-inch drool just right along the wall
Such a
for
good
like
moment.
300 feet.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the reasons I said for Devin, I was definitely gonna vote Dwayne with that hallway. That was
You
too
know
good,
that
man.
I'm gonna clip that exact section of
Oh,
this
hell
video where it's gonna say
Oh,
Dwayne for the tongue, and then Steve's gonna say it was great. It's gonna keep looping it.
Please do that and send it to me.
It
I
needs to
want
be
that.
a ringtone that Vorpal Tales sells for 99 cents.
Oh yes.
Yes,
yeah.
I will
That's
buy that.
that's a capitalist.
I will buy that.
The tongue. It was great. And Dwayne.
Now anyone who's been watching these sessions might see a theme, and you might be right, but you're not. I think I have voted for Terry every single session,
It's a possibility, yeah.
and
Yeah, I think you have.
I am going to do it again.
Nice.
Just
All
to
right.
see.
Not just to keep consistency, but today I saw John get his voice right for Terry.
Did he?
Like if you go back and watch it, his voice, like the personality of Terry came out today.
You'll have to clip that.
The voice changed. It was a little bit more like confused android and not confused John.
It was confused data trying to
Yeah.
figure out.
Confused data. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
And I
Nothing-
think he really hit it today.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you. I will do my best.
I did notice that, but I wasn't sure if it was just John being confused about what was happening.
No, like
Who's
I
the character?
could definitely like in his voice, like the intonation and the like it through any other session, I would have just been like, oh, he's still looking for his character's voices. Today he found it.
Very cool.
He is
Thank you.
Terry.
With-
He
with all the- with all the
became
back
Terry
talk.
today.
Totally not going to tell Dwayne. Confused is just a state of mind for me.
All right, awesome being excellent to each other players. As always, you can find us, Vorpal Tales, on the social medias at Vorpal Tales. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/VorpalTales. You can find me at SpaceLordPJs. Also have my doodle website, cartoon.ninja. Please check out our website, VorpalTales.com, where we do all our recaps and other news. Everyone, plug your pluggables. What's your Twitter, Instagram, whatever is. Where can people find you? Ever.
You can find me bobbing my head to awesome music because it's pretty awesome. And on the
It's
internet as on the internet as Changeling Ever, and in every single awesome episode that Vorpal Tales currently has going.
Cool. Also terrifying episodes as well, not just the awesome ones.
I consider the terrifying ones
awesomely
awesome
terrifying.
too.
Oh, they're all awesome. Okay, yeah.
Devin, where can we find you?
You can find me online at Sorta Sullied, and I will be back here on Sunday for Conan, Tuesday for Mad Mage, and back here on Thursday for some more fun scamming people. I mean, saving the universe.
Tim, where can we find you?
I am online at Othellos99. You can probably find me also in a state of mild confusion, as well as tomorrow for the hell's tomorrow? Friday, right?
Yeah,
Aliens.
thankfully.
Thank you. God. Aliens tomorrow. You'll see me Sunday for Conan, Three Black Coffins, which is gonna be so much fun. And then next Friday for Cult, which I am so looking forward to.
I think it's gonna be really cool.
Cool.
Maybe stab.
Steve, where can we find you?
You can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade, which is owned by me, the person currently named Steve, but possibly, maybe not tomorrow. Who knows?
Playing as Steve, dressed as a Steve.
I am Steve playing a Steve, dressed as a Steve. No. Voodoo Arcade. You can also find me tomorrow playing Alien, and which I will hopefully die for a second week in a row. And then on Sunday,
Life goals.
I am our Nordheimer Barbarian Berserker Axeman. And then you can find me here all the way on Wednesday of next week playing Ghost Hunter.
Wait,
Hello.
real quick, Steve.
Yes.
Steve, don't forget to ask him a question.
I'm going to ask many a questions to people's faces.
John, where can we find you?
I am J3 Billion on the Twitters. Yeah, do it that way. I have young fleshling, as is depicted.
That is a small person.
It's a thing. I am here on Wednesdays on Onyx Path. We are doing our House of Horrors, and I am absolutely in love with my character. It is fantastic, and I'm going to die. I am not safe. I am in danger, and I'm loving every second. I'm not going to lie. Tonight is absolutely a blast. I'm going to show up every Thursday for our Starfinder here, and I have so much fun with the group here. And then Friday, we're talking Alien, and then back to Cult. Both characters. I don't know what I'm doing in Alien because I almost died 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna figure that out. But then we're back to Cult, and I'm a fan of that character too. It's gonna be great. He has a lot of repressed anger issues, and it's gonna take him out on some people. It's gonna be great.
Cool. And finally, Dwayne, where can we find you?
I have been Dwayne, and I have a lot of resolve points remaining. You guys can find me on the internet at Made of Kimchi, and you guys can find me playing games here on Thursday, obviously, Starfinder. I will be there for Friday Aliens and Cult bi-weekly swappers. And on Tuesdays, Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
She's still tired.
Other
Cool.
than that, I will just be here in Discord.
I dig it. Well, Circus Axe, you don't have to go home, but you can't keep playing this game tonight. Watch us every Thursday nights at 9 p.m. and check out all our other shows on practically every night at 9 p.m. here in Purple Tales. Remember to slap that like and subscribe, and for the love of the dice, game on.
Bye. Thank you.